Hello Gemini, welcome to the channel guys, and this is going to be your weekly tarot reading April 9th to April 15th 2018. So that being said, 4-card spread, and the first card is showing up the week itself. That is going to be the Two of Cups. The second card shows up at the core of the situation. This is going to be the Eight of Cups. The third card does expresses the challenges that one needs to overcome. This is going to be the Emperor card. And the last one, it shows up the guidance, which is going to be the Judgment. Wow, okay. So this is a pretty sound week. My first glance upon these cards, it does speaks for forgiveness. Especially if we're talking about a relationship, it is very likely that either your partner is going to forgive you, or you're gonna find the strength within yourself to forgive your partner in relationship for something that they have recently did, and from there you will try to stabilize and consolidate your relationship. This is explained by these three cards here, and you will have the tough time, you know, to comprehend on how they have done that, or how you are succumbed to do whatever you did to hurt your partner. But at the end of the day, everything should go with everything should end up with a happy ending, okay? And all will be sorted out, and everything will be clear for you and ready for you to move on forward, continuing in to improve your relationship. But in general, the card points for a very good environment that you're going to spend your entire week with. In case we are talking about your career, these cards are speaking for a huge support from your colleagues and from your boss as well. To push your things forward as projects, you know, and whenever you need a clarification, elaboration, and as well a helping hand is going to be given to you and presented with a generous heart that does not expect anything to be returned, anything to be favored in return, okay? The Eight of Cups as a core of the situation does points that even though right now the things are not developing exactly the way you want, or there is some shenanigans happening, you know, in some situations which are leaving you with a sense of disappointment, this is not going to be everlasting, and things are going to start improving very soon, because the person is walking away from misfortunate situation, recognizing that he cannot do anything about it. But what he can do is to move on forward, finding a much better perspective. And this is what you're going to do, guys, with the help of others here. This is not only just love, it is about a emotional, and not just emotional, but any kind of support that you can find in the people which are around you and the people that really cares for you. The Two of Cups as well speaks that you need to start sharing your good fortune if you want the others to share their good fortune with you, which speaks that week, especially if you are looking for a boyfriend or a girlfriend, you need to place your pride and your shyness on the shelf and go out, start dating, because it is very likely that even if you have been denied recently, because that card is showing this thing, either you have been denied or either you have found out that the person you want to be with is not interested in you, it is very likely that this week you are going to find someone that really enthralls you and someone that you can really be involved with. The Judgment card as a guidance speaks that you need to listen to the sounds of the universe. You need to follow the signs, guys, because this is going to be very psychic week. And I'm not talking about that you're going to be the psychic, I'm talking about that the week itself is going to give you signs and you have to listen to them. For example, take a take a sheet of paper before you go to sleep, and when you dream about something, write it down and then try to interpret it for yourself with a dream dictionary, or go to a dream interpreter as well, because everything will have meaning during that particular week, and you have to decipher what the universe is trying to tell you. And the universe, that the main message here, guys, is that a much bright perspective, it is awaiting for you, maybe not in where you're expecting it to come, but it is definitely there. And all that it is asked from you right now is to leave the poignant situations you have at this very moment and just turn your glance upon the future. And the Emperor, as a challenger, speaks that even though as a challenger, this speaks that you will not be able to maintain your control upon everything, and this is where comes the poignant situation. You know, you just need to leave them be, okay, because they do not demand your full involvement. These poignant situation does not demand for you to bring them to their very end. That being said, you could cut off noxious contracts, for example, unhealthy relationships, and as well influence of others that you are finding it very hard to say no to those people, but eventually you will have to say no for your greater good. The Emperor here points that you will have trouble to find much free time for yourself, okay, because the week itself is going to be very busy. You finding that you searching for that new perspective and attending, incorporating with other people to these mutual experiences, either into your career or either into your relationship. For example, if it is about your career, you will most likely every time after work you're gonna go with some of your colleagues out on a drink after, you know, near the office, etc., etc. So you will give more from your personal time to the others, so the others can give you more personal time of theirs to you. And that being said, together you're going to double the happiness that you experience and halve the pain in case there is any pain coming. And as well, the Emperor is also speaking, guys, that you should not take the leading point here during that particular week. Do not take any responsibility that you don't absolutely have to, and as well try to be behind the curtain and don't show yourself into the spotlights, because you are not ready yet, you know, to come up with that new perspective, okay, which is going to truly evaluate you. So with that being said, this was your tarot reading, Gemini, for the upcoming week, April 9th to April 15th, 2018. I hope you guys enjoyed it and you liked it, and in case you're interested in a private reading with me, everything you need to know about it will be listed down there in the description of this video. Rad signing out now. See you next time. Bye.